Hey Caleb, how are we doing?
Hey, I'm good, man. It's good to see you. What you got there?
Oh, I brought you some Kool-Aid.
Oh,
Since it is a hot day outside.
It is. Thank
Here
you
you go.
very much. Oh, yeah. It's good stuff.
It is. I got 3 items I want to talk about. And what these 3 items have in common is that they all 3 have to do with advertisement. The first item that I would like to talk about is an interesting item that I found at a garage sale for 15 cents. The actual value of it, even if it's beat up, is worth $5 or $25 if it's in really good condition. Is this Kool-Aid Man comic book. The storyline, I want to give it, well, storyline, since there's 2 stories in this particular book. The storylines, I want to give on a scale of 1 through 10, a 5. And the artwork, I want to give a 4. I have seen worse, we all have seen worse, from DC comic book cops. The worst comic book ever on the face of the earth. This is just plain out advertisement left and right. Caleb, tell me your feelings and opinions on it.
You know, I actually kind of like this story. You know, Kool-Aid Man and the Mystery of the Missing Key is a story about Kool-Aid Man, who we're all very familiar with through the nice refreshing drink of Kool-Aid, is actually a friend of some children on a hot summer day, and one of the storylines in the first story is that the kids are having a good time outside, and the Kool-Aid Man comes around as soon as they get thirsty. And Kool-Aid Man has a nemesis within the story called Mr. Scorch, or something along the lines of that. And I like how they related the fact that Kool-Aid is actually a refreshing drink, and it kind of combats the heat, which in this story is personified in the character of Scorch. So I kind of like that way that they advertise this.
This isn't really our first time of ever seeing any forms of advertisements through comic books whatsoever. That's been around forever. Believe it or not, ever since the dawn of comic books. Perfect example, look at Captain America, the biggest advertisement for the US military. So I really think this is a unique, interesting piece. If you run across this at flea market, garage sale, eBay, fill in the freaking blank. If you run across it, pick it up if they are selling it for next to nothing and go through it. It's interesting. Second topic I want to talk about. Tropic Thunder! My opinion on Tropic Thunder is a 10. On a scale of 1 through 10, it's a 10. Oh my god. The unique, interesting thing about this particular movie with advertisements is the very, very beginning was it was a bunch of trailers for cheesy, horrible, campy, fictitious movies. And that's what made it funny, was these fictitious trailers. That's what really got me paying attention, got me into it. Another thing, the main thing I want to say about this movie is the main thing that this movie is about that makes it interesting and funny and hilarious, and I was just laughing all through this freaking movie, is the fact that it's actors making fun of actors, and there's this one actor who's making fun of actors who he's just is so in depth. It's so hilarious. It takes place in Asia, in the woods, in the jungle, and it also takes place in bits and pieces of Hollywood. It's very interesting. Check it out. Tell me what you think. It was made in 2007. I would, if I could, buy a Tropic Thunder t-shirt. But they don't make Tropic Thunder t-shirts. This movie never got enough advertisement. It never really blew up how it was supposed to blow up. They're still selling and making Ted stuff. And yes, Ted is an awesome movie. But I feel that this movie should have blown up like the movie Ted. That's my opinion on it. Caleb, tell me a little bit about your feelings on that movie.
I kind of agree with what you were saying in the beginning. Like, I like the way they started the movie out and that they were shooting a scene for another movie, and there were a few scenes in the movie where they actually showed advertisements for some of the other movies they were shooting. And I like how advertisements was put into play there in the actual storyline of the movie. Other than that, you know, it's got an all-star cast of comedians, and it's just a good, funny movie. In my opinion.
It is. So, it'd be nice if you guys check this out. Tell me your opinions on it, your thoughts on it. I would like to know. Because I don't want to be the only person who's feeling like, hey, this is a good movie. That'd be nice. Last but not least, the one thing that got too much freaking advertisement. Way too much. Just way too much. And it's just, I actually had to end up turning the TV off or throwing it out the window. And I'm pretty sure Caleb almost did the exact same thing a handful of times. Damn you. I know you did.
It gets a little overwhelming.
It does. Yes, it can help a company and a product to blow up with some, but if it's too much, then you're doing the complete opposite than what you're trying to do. It's called the Forever Sharp Knife. The Forever Sharp Knife, the main thing that I want to say is after a while, it kind of not becomes as sharp as it was. It kind of loses its edge. The main thing that I find that's good about it, the positive, is it's light. It's extremely light. It's one piece, so that means there's not going to be any other things holding it together, and you won't have to scrape and try to get all the junk out of it, all the nasty funk out of it. It's one piece. That's awesome. The point is, it's light. All of these, they come in a box set. I think it comes with 6 or 5 of these Forever Sharp Knives. So on a scale of 1 through 10, the Forever Sharp Knife, I want to give it a 7. Because the main thing that's supposed to do, it doesn't do what it's supposed to do. Like the infomercial said, that it stays sharp forever, it really doesn't. It'd be nice if companies be honest about the products that they are selling and not sell us a lie. Don't you agree, Caleb?
I mean, I agree to an extent. I like the fact that this knife is one piece, as you mentioned earlier. I agree that it's nice to not have to worry about any bacteria that would get caught in between any of the parts that were needed to put the handle together. But I have to say, this knife really does serve its purpose as it was made. You know, the name Forever Sharp does kind of imply that it would stay sharp or stay sharp longer than any other commercial knife. But the fact that they reiterated so much during the commercials that this knife was the utmost in paring technology, it just kind of sold me. I kind of bought the commercial more than I bought the knife. It is a good knife, and it is able to be sharpened, but to call it Forever Sharp, I think is kind of an overstatement.
Yeah,
Watch your hand.
it's kind of a lie. And I don't like to be lied to. I don't care if it's by a girl, I don't care if it's by a large corporate company, I don't care if it's by a politician. I don't like being lied to, no one likes being lied to. I get agitated, and it makes me not ever want to associate myself with that particular company, buy anything with that company, do anything with that company if that company is lying. So, yeah, the Forever Sharp, maybe I should call it the Forever Dull. But still, on a scale of 1 through 10, an 8. Because it does its job. Last thing I want to bring up, real quick, before we have to talk about something super serious, is this particular company. Caleb, do you want to talk about this company?
Select Sportswear. It's a small business in Niles, Ohio, where we currently reside. They are really, really helpful. Right now we're working on a few t-shirt designs for Malkin's Media, the company that's helped put this together. The Select Sportswear, excuse me, They're lovely people. We walked in there and immediately they asked if we needed any help, any questions we had. They answered to the best of their ability. And to top all that off, their prices are the best in the area.
True.
We went to a few different places and they were charging 2-3 times more than what this place was.
What was that place called that was trying to screw us over real bad?
Unimportant.
I gotta bring it up because I want to help you out.
T-Pod.
T-Fod.
T-Fod. Don't go to T-Fod. They'll screw you over. Really, really freaking bad. They were trying to take, what was it, like $37?
$37
a shirt.
Or $70 for 3, which, I mean,
Really?
it's not much of a better deal. Whereas here, we got, we were able to get a single shirt for
$16.
$16. So if you're ever in the Niles Warren Highland area, you need help with any of your sportswear or silkscreen or printing needs, they would be more than happy to help you out.
Oh yeah, and back to the multimedia thing. Can you go into more detail about that?
Right now, I'd like to give the floor to Mark Adkins. He's one of the co-founders and owners of Mulkins Media. Mark?
Oh, hey. Thank you, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks.
Good to see you.
Thanks.
Go that way.
Hi, I'm Mark Adkins. I'm a owner and founder of Mulkins Media. We're going to be doing some short films and looking to do some advertisements for local businesses. If you want to check us out, our Facebook page is going to be in the description below. It's Mulkins Media. Just check us out and see where things go.
Thank you very much for watching. I would like you to like, subscribe, and share. And also, one more thing is if I can get 50 subscribers, I would like to start giving stuff away on my channel. But the catch is I want to try to make it fun for you guys. I'm going to possibly have some questions, and if you guys can get the questions right, you can possibly win these items. It might be a comic book for the day, for that particular video, or it might be a movie. So, like, subscribe, and share. Thanks again. Peace out.